Hey guys, how's everyone doing tonight? Making a late night video real quick, just trying to find time in a busy day to do car mods, right? So a family person can probably understand that. But tonight I'm going to do a real quick install using Luxe Auto Concepts. I have the Type 2 light wrap. If you've been following my channel or watched any of my older videos from about 2 years ago, I put the Type 1 tint on the back on the taillights, which just pretty much just go over top of the white and red right there on both sides, and that looked great, and it's very common. But after a while, I started having some issues with the perimeter of the film, kind of showing some sort of adhesive around it, and it looked kind of weird. So I decided to take advantage of a little sale they were running and bought myself the Type 2. So let me go ahead and show you that. So the Type 2 has the center section of the taillight, so right here also, that's going to be tinted. So here's that piece. It's a Luxe light wrap. How cool is that though? Just everything's printed out perfectly. And then here are the pieces for the ends, which I believe these are larger than the ones that I had before. So Luxe is cool. They always give you an extra piece. So I have two of one of them, just as a one to give you a mulligan. If you screw up, you can start over. So you only got one. So this is the right side taillights, the one I'm going to start with, just to get myself warmed up on applying this stuff. And so hopefully it doesn't take very long. It's going to look pretty sweet. Let me tell you what color I ordered. Let me pull up on my phone real quick. Alright, so if you can see that, I got the 2015 Plus Charger Taillight Tint Kit Type 2 Center Overlay, and it is in Dark Stealth. So, I don't know if that's, seems like that's a little blurry on the screen, but this is the Dark Stealth. So, let's go ahead and get the camera set up, and I'm going to go ahead and go for that light over there. Alright, it's a little tight in here. As I said, it's late. Cars are in the garage. Garage door's shut and everything, so I don't have a lot of room back here, but essentially the look. So let me go ahead and peel this back. I have cleaned the surface with a isopropyl alcohol. Luxe is thorough. That actually comes in the kit. So, all right. There will be the red outline. We'll still be here after we're done. So that's not going anywhere on this particular kit. Alright, so the tint is on there. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. I might use the throwaway, this as the throwaway and do it again, but let me go ahead and do the rest of it first, and I'll make my decision. Okay, now we're going to move to the middle section. I've got the passenger side light done. I still think I'm going to redo that one, but I guess it depends on how this one over here comes out. So the first thing we're going to do is remove all this outside vinyl that we're not actually going to be using, and let me get that off. And then we're going to flip it over and peel off about to the point where the trunk release button is, and then we'll start applying. Alright, here's what we're left with, the actual piece that's going to be applied to the car. So let me go ahead and peel off that side and we'll start putting it on. I came into this thinking this wasn't going to be too hard, but man, after that first piece I'm a little intimidated, to say the least, at this point. Alright, so if you're doing that center panel, I'm going to go ahead and say my recommendation is if you're not like good at this, this is going to be pretty hard. So I got it on. It is not perfect. I'll take this out in the sunlight tomorrow and get some better pictures of it. But yeah, there's definitely, there's a mess up. Screw up a little right there, a couple of them over there. It's just not an easy install, to be honest. So, but we will continue. Alright, so all we have left now really is the driver's side taillight. This is going to make it easier because I can reference where this line is, where this one will start, where I can place it down. The other side I was kind of just guessing, and I don't think I guessed well. So for that reason alone, I'm going to redo that side. Luxe has their own install video on this. I just thought it'd be interesting to shoot something from the perspective of someone who doesn't do it for a living. So you really gotta be pretty good just to be able to lay this down without the, the creases and stuff. Luxe didn't even need a squeegee to do this in their video, but good for them. Okay, so we'll just lock it in with a little bit of heat, so I can't redo this side. Sure there's no air bubbles, looks like I got one right there. I don't see anything this time, so. Oh, are you kidding me? Some sort of hair's caught in the corner. Oh well. My personal touch. So, all right, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and probably do the other side again, but I'll do that off camera. And tomorrow I'll just show everyone the finished product, so I have a better idea of whether or not this was a sort of a success or if this is just a fail. So, but I think it's okay. I mean, no one scrutinizes your car that heavily, so except yourself. All right, see you. Okay, it's been a few days. Got the taillights all done. Just wanted to show you real quick outside in the light. Ended up redoing this one. That was the first one I tried that I wasn't really happy with, and I used the extra piece that Luxe included and redid it, and happy to say that it ended up being the best panel that I did. So practice makes perfect. But let me just go across the back of the car real quick and just show you what it looks like. That dark stealth tint. And then use the other side. There's really two imperfections here that, happen. There's that right here, which when you back up you don't even see it, at least on camera. That one's not too bad. The worst one's over here, right there. So I was heating up the vinyl, trying to spread it down a little bit, and I guess the heat caused it to curl when I went with a squeegee on it. So that sucks, but it is what it is. I'm not a professional. Too cheap to pay someone, I guess. To me, it's not worth paying someone to do something like that. And if it gets on my nerves that bad, I can always just take it off. No harm done. So you might be wondering how the light shines through this tint. Let's go ahead and show that real quick, and we'll conclude the video. So let me hit the taser. kind of get the a look at the reverse light and the brake light lighting up. Let's switch to another one that's going to be maybe a little easier to see. So no real issues with light going through. I mean, it looks pretty white. You can see that quite clearly. So that's pretty awesome that you can have that dark look when it's not being used, but still fully functional, really. I'm sure it's not legal, but no. So, all right, that's it for this one. This was supposed to be more of a how-to instructional type video like most of my videos, but didn't really work out that way, so I ended up just being illustration on how good the professionals are and how good you probably aren't if you don't do it regularly. So, but it got done. So, and then also this will probably be my last video using this name. I'm going to change my YouTube channel to something different, something that's easier to say and flows better. And I don't really have an SRT anymore, so that doesn't really go well anyway. So, yeah. So, all right. Well, there'll be a new one coming up here shortly. I just hit 2 years of ownership on the car, so we're gonna make a quick, like a 2-year review of the car, on all the modifications made. So that should be fun. So, all right. See you.